Okay, I think I'm at the point now where I can just like, can I just fast travel out of here? Yes. I gotta go Mandalorian Enclave. Yes. I do have, like, it's so funny when it comes to SWTOR, because like all the games that I play, I have this like, like I play them until like my brain is done with them, and then like I'll take a huge break, and then I'll play them like a lot some more, which is why like Let's Plays will go on break or stuff like that. And I've gotten a lot better in the last like few months about when I'm on like a kick for a game, like recording a ton. So like Avowed was a great example. I think I finished the game in just like a few weeks. A couple other games I've done that too recently, like Greedfall. I had taken a big break from Greedfall, but then like when I was done with that break and like ready to record, I just like finished the game. So that way I had like a stupid amount of footage, but then that way like the break doesn't actually happen. But with SWTOR, I haven't hit, like, since I kind of started recording more that way, I haven't necessarily hit that kind of stride yet, being back in the mood to play. So like this might be the first Let's Play that kind of gets, actually I would say like Lila in the beginning. I had a lot of footage. I think Lila ended up having like many moons worth of footage before I like needed a break, but I'm kind of hoping that like Nixie, Rory, stuff like that will hit that point. Hey you, is that, it almost looks like Torian, but Lila's like the first one I'm hoping to like finish. But then the other thing is I have a consular who I talked about on this Let's Play like early days, where she's also non-immersive, and I know I have an immersive Let's Play for the consular, but that ended up being not harder than I thought, but like the consular, the way that I had envisioned my consular was so much more like even, that for somebody like me, it's harder to do, right? Like, I mean, I'm everywhere. Like, I'm like super just like chaotic, and I like to giggle a lot, stuff like that. And like my consular, the immersive, I always envisioned her being like very even keel. So consular is my favorite story. This is my favorite dark side story. Consular is my favorite light side story. And well, I would say like Bounty Hunter.
Glad to see you in one piece, Hunter.
God, it like blinked and it scared me. I was gonna say real quick. Well, like Bounty Hunter is my favorite like start to finish experience, if that makes sense. Like I like the base romance, and it's like one of those ones that I will like continue on throughout the whole game, stuff like that. I think Consular's like my favorite deep story, because I think there's so much more to a consular than meets the eye, and I know a lot of people get bored with it, but it is like near and dear to my heart. I love that story. And then I really like Theron as a romance, so like between the two, it's like the perfect balance, and they're pretty much the two stories I could play on repeat and not get bored. So eventually we're gonna have to do that together. Can you not scare me like that again, though?
Glad to see you in one piece, Hunter. Is that auction dead and buried?
What auction? I don't know of any auction.
That's what I want to hear. Seems the Huntmaster was right about you. Talk to me. This was more than a grab and shoot. Did you find out how that slicer got the list?
It was a Mandalorian.
The slicer said it was one of your people.
A Mandalorian? That is disturbing. But with no name, there's nothing we can do but keep alert. We've got the target list back. That'll have to do for now. Thanks for taking care of this, Hunter. It was good doing business with you.
Likewise.
Your targets on Tatooine and Alderaan ain't gonna kill themselves. Go get them, pronto.
But did I get a briefing for those? No. All right, Tatooine or Alderaan? I kind of want to go to Alderaan, even though that's dumb because it's so far away. And like, yeah, so you got to go here now to open this. It's not bad. I actually think it's a good change. Like, don't think I'm complaining about the change, because I actually think it makes more sense. But it's just one of those like muscle memory things have to change, you know? Alderaan or Tatooine? Tatooine, you get Galt. But I really like taking Mako to Alderaan. But like, I don't have to like travel with Galt. But traveling with Galt could be a lot of fun. You know what? Let's just go to let's like rip Tatooine. As much as I like getting Galt, it's Tatooine. So like, let's just rip Tatooine off. Like the band-aid that it is. Okay? It sucks. I'm not gonna lie. It's hot. You're gonna get sand everywhere. Your sand is gonna find sand. It'll be in your toes, in your butt crack, everywhere. So like, let's just get it done.
Krista's calling on an emergency channel. Better patch her through.
Finally, you're some hard critters to pin down.
What's up?
Ignore my recording for Tatooine, Hunter. Everything's changed. That slicer selling the Great Hunt list started a trend. Somebody told your target he was a marked man. Naturally, he decided to make himself scarce.
I wonder who it was.
I can't wait to get my hands on that Mandalorian snob who did this.
First things first, you got to nail this target before he vanishes. You're after Tiresias Loci, a scoundrel who's been on the galaxy's most wanted list forever.
The Tiresias Loci? That smuggler cheated the Hutt Cartel, Exchange, and Black Sun gangs out of a fortune.
And he's been buying himself out of trouble ever since. 2 days ago, your rival bounty hunter shot down Tiresias' ship over Tatooine, but then lost him in the desert.
Rival?
Got any intel on this other hunter?
Already told you everything the Huntmaster lets me. Focus on Tiresias, and you'll surely bump into him. The good news is Tiresias is Deveronian. He shouldn't be hard to spot.
That's true. I've seen 2 Deveronians my whole life. They've got red skin and 2 big horns on their heads.
Talk to the spaceport traffic control droid at Mos Ila. Find out if any Deveronians have been through there recently.
All right. Where else would he go?
Tatooine is a giant desert. Not many places to hide.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Tatooine's a lot more than sand and sun. Tiresias has a reputation for being slippery. When you catch him, better hold on tight. Good luck, Hunter. Krista out.
Bye, Krista. All right. Let's go. Speak to traffic control droid. I shall do that. Thank you. Mako, did you want to talk before we left? Because I forgot to check in with you. You did. What's up?
Remember Lord Daka?
Yeah.
The Altaka's announced his triumphant return home from harrowing captivity.
Wait, what?
He's already being asked to travel and talk about it.
That might be worth the lot. Can we see this talk?
Wonder exactly how much he'll tell about his little adventure.
Might have to pick up a recording and find out.
Please?
So, I've been wondering what kind of people put classified government doodads in their kids' heads. Figured there had to be something in the official records I could dig up.
And you find anything?
Don't leave me hanging.
Nothing came up in official channels. Means I probably wasn't born on the smuggler's moon. But I figure someone in Arshada's gotta remember them, right? Just have to keep asking.
Yeah. I mean, you got any theories, though?
You must have some notion who they were.
No, but I like to imagine they're smugglers, tragically shot down hauling a cargo of illegal gizkas.
I feel like there should have been more to that conversation. I didn't hit the escape button, clearly, because the conversation finished. Like, I feel like there's something missing from this conversation, and that's fine. That's just the way that it is. So, we're gonna go now to speak to a traffic controller. We just gotta do these 2 planets, then we win the Great Hunt, and then there's like a little interlude and all of that, and then we can go get Torian. When I tell you we're close, I mean, we're like close. I do think the hardest thing for me immersively recording the Evie the Bounty Hunter was that the way this story works for some reason with, I know like other stories will do it too, but I feel like the Bounty Hunter is like one of the most egregious. The conversations like stack up so easily, especially because I feel like you get not like companions are all given at kind of very regular intervals, like for all the stories. But for some reason, I feel like when I recorded Evie, a lot of the like back at your ship conversations like stacked up, and like Torian's like full romance thing, like it's contingent on a few extra things. Whereas like the Inquisitor, to finish up the romance with Andronicus, like is really quick because he's got this weird bug too that was just never fixed, where like he is you can pretty much do his whole like romance after you pick him up on Tatooine, and then it's done, and you're like, what? Like, no, really, what? Like a lot of his conversations are just like boom, 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 and there's no need for that because you get them so early. It's weird. So like some of the stories are definitely not paced as well as others.
Freighter Minoc Fodder 62009er, please stand by for landing clearance.
I'm looking for a Deveronian named Tiresias Loci. Got any record of him?
Scanning databanks. 1 moment, please. Records indicate only one Deveronian present at the spaceport. A merchant named Gellar Roing.
Bet you anything Gellar Rowing is an alias for Tiresias Loci.
Do you know? Yeah, it sounds about right.
Get no argument from me.
Where can we find this Gellar Roing droid?
Gellar Roing's vessel is awaiting departure clearance in Docking Bay 64. Do you wish for me to contact him?
Oh, no. Will you tell me about the ship?
Where'd this guy get his starship?
The vessel was purchased today from a Rhodian bounty hunter. Unfortunately, the transaction record is incomplete.
Okay.
If you hurry, you might catch him.
Thank you. I like it that this part starts off so easy. Like, oh, he's right here. Easy peasy. No. Thank you. Hey, there we go. I like it that I could have fought him. Why would you fight that droid? I imagine, like, somebody's had to have done this in the past. Like, literally fought everybody that they could as they were running past. Like, so, like, every droid, every this, every that. I gotta imagine that's hilarious. Like, there's nobody left in the galaxy. You just went through and murdered everybody. There you are! Hi!
How long can it take to get departure clearance from this lousy spaceport? Stupid locals. You look lost, friend. Can I help you?
You can, actually. Yeah.
Are you Gellar Roing?
That's right. Rowing's the name. Speeder's my game. You in the market? One of the new T9s, perhaps? Unfortunately, I'm a bit rushed. Look me up on Nar Shaddaa, won't you? The name's Rowing. That's R-O-I-N-G.
Yeah, that's not your name, though.
Drop the act. You're Tiresias Loci.
Sorry, I don't know any Tiresias. Who exactly are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Who do I look like?
I'm a bounty hunter. What else would I be?
That's absurd. I've never done anything wrong in my life. Shoot, you fools!
Never done a thing wrong a day in his life. Y'all, please, don't ever believe this man. Don't. He done a lot of things wrong in his life, trust me.
On the way.
I know! But I gotta get this guy. And then this. Okay. Hi, can you take that? Okay. Thanks, Mako. Finally, she healed me. No, God, what were you? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, this. Now this. Done.
Stop. I surrender. I got no loyalty to that scum. He left us here to die.
Yeah.
Pay is great, but he never said we'd go up against anything like you.
Nobody ever does. Define great.
What are you making for this job?
10 times our usual rate. He was desperate. Now I know why. I don't want any more trouble. I'll tell you everything I know. The Deveronian said a bounty hunter shot down his starship. He walked across the desert to reach Mos Ila. Blasted lucky he made it.
Huh? Across the desert?
Did he say where he abandoned his starship?
No, but he wanted us to help get it running again. That plan changed real sudden like though. This bounty hunter caught up to us. Nasty little Rhodian. Before we could draw blasters, the Deveronian cuts a deal. Not only did he buy off the bounty hunter, he convinced him to sell his own starship.
What? That's amazing.
Tiresias is good. I'll give him that.
Good. He negotiates better than a Jedi mind trick. The Rhodian's celebrating with a private party at a club outside of town. He's thrown around credits like sand.
I cross-referenced the ship's registration with known Rhodian bounty hunters. Found your rival. Vibu Lunx. Deadly accurate with a blaster, but has a reputation for laziness. I'm surprised he made it this far.
Yeah, I guess he got real tired of working.
Laziness would explain why he sold out so easily.
I'd be curious to hear his side of the story, assuming you don't just blast him. If Tiresias bought off your rival once, he might try it again. Use a bounty hunter to fight a bounty hunter?
Oh.
That's useful information, right?
Yeah.
Please, let me go. This was never personal.
No, I know it wasn't. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill you.
Get out of here.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Bye. Peace.
Good idea letting him live.
I know.
He'll warn the other mercenaries to stay out of our way.
Plus, like...
Let's drop in on your rival hunter's big party.
Okay.
It's the only lead we've got.
But like also one professional to another. Like I just feel like that would have been real mean to like kill him, you know? He's not a rival. He's a co-worker of sorts. I shall purchase that. Thank you. Also, how's that? That's there. That's there. Okay, good. Probably should find a vendor soon-ish. But yeah, that's just how I feel. Like one professional to another. There's no reason. Oh God, Lila, your camera. For Lila to have killed him. Like, he just doing his job. She just doing her job. I bet they could be great friends if they really wanted to be. Probably not, but pretend. Anywho, this Rodian is hilarious if you've never met him. Hilarious. I'm very excited for us to all hang out with him. But yeah, that was Tiresias Loci, in case you've never met him. I love him. He's like one of the most hilarious characters. I've had some bounty hunters that like do all of his deals. I think Evie did like all of his deals and didn't even care. And then I've had others who are like, no, we're not gonna do like your schemes. That's bad. What is Lila gonna do? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't actually know what Lila's gonna pick. Believe it or not. Do I need my map open? No. Okay. But at the same time, yes. Because it's not that I get lost here easily. It's that I get lost on Tatooine very easily. It's a lot of sand. I feel like if we can just all learn to use the min-map more. Actually, I really liked this. I remember when this got added. This like smaller version. Because before it was like, this was like the only version you could use. And while this one I think is more useful for some things, this is just more convenient. Like this one is gonna give
Seeing
you
elevated activity in exchange comms.
Holy shit.
We need to find out what they're up to.
Oh my God, they really need to lower the volume on those because the encounters, man, like I know it's supposed to grab your attention, but every time it doesn't just grab my attention, it like grabs my heart rate. You know, like my heart can only handle so much. And it's like just yells at you. Holy. We're okay.
What can I get for you?
Can you? Thanks. Also, no. Maybe. No. Okay. Thank you. Can I just thank you?
Come back anytime.
Maybe.
At your service, sir.
Thank you. I think the first time I did this, I actually didn't know how to, like, fast travel properly, like with the speeders and stuff and, like, the stops for it. Or taxis, rather. So, like, I think the first time I was on Tatooine, I actually tried to, like, drive this. And I was so confused as to how long it was taking. Because, like, this is my first, like, ESO is technically my first MMO. But this is like the first MMO I feel like I like really tried to like learn and have like multiple characters on and everything like that. Like this is probably the game I've like streamed the most. This is the game that I've put the most into on YouTube as far as just like everyday videos go and then like the Let's Plays and stuff. So like there's like I have like a lot of SWTOR stuff. But I do remember being like so freaking lost in the beginning. Like how does that all work? And then like the tab targeting was weird because I hadn't realized in the beginning that was just like a standard targeting system method for like older games and everything. And I like it a lot, but I remember releasing like a tips and tricks video when I had first started. That was one of the things I mentioned because I was like, if you're like me and you're coming from like single player BioWare and you just miss BioWare games, like this is worth checking out because it is. Like I still stand by if you're an RPG fan, you don't mind an MMO atmosphere, and you just miss RPGs. Like, this is, like, of course, we've gotten some of the, like, greatest RPGs of all times in the last, like, couple months, or, like, just the greatest, like, games in the last couple months. So, like, I'm guessing most people aren't bored, but if you're watching this in a lull period on, like, great games, and you've already played, like, Expedition 33, Oblivion Remastered, Tainted Grail, stuff like that, and you're like, I need more, come play SWTOR. But like I had put out like these tips and tricks that I had thought would be useful because like I didn't know coming from more of like a single player lifestyle, and people were like, what do you mean you don't know about tab targeting? And I'm like, I know nothing. I know absolutely fudge all about like different types of like targeting systems. It was like the funny in hindsight. It's like the funniest thing in the world. Both the comments and just like how that all went down. You got this, girl. Go beat him up.
O wamawanka mituske o wana tablota wijawa. Chiliska chanaga imache choranchike.
Do these outfits look better with like the lighting and like other stuff updates?
Let
They
Tiresias
feel richer in
live,
color.
Vibu. That's not how we do things.
Ya ko kuchi rati tud muta miskocha. Putula musta wo granitampio tu pushiwompa. Tapiska ku paliya pitie potenya go.
Really? You have no honor then.
Being a bounty hunter is about more than making money.
Wajineko higadanoila oka kiza spida per popa.
That's fair.
Zugnanki he chalangtong imachechu. Tong micha kolkata maji ta us azalas ulval.
Who?
Who is this lady of pain? Your wife?
Imata kamu nang kise. Ukle ugo cheska pakuta kliska taka ya oska. Hagwa boska ponyo boska.
Okay. He literally got a bonus to eliminate us. That assumes that you actually get to eliminate me. Wait, I should probably... It's a cantina thug? Wait, they're not even like your boys. You just got like thugs. Like you don't actually have a Mako. That's so sad. Okay, I'm here now. Good. Are you ready? Wait, did you just heal? Did he heal himself? Okay, good. This. Gonna do that. This. I love the like venom. What are these? Noxious knives. Those are my favorite. Oh no, he dead. All right, I gotta go speak to. Oh, you.
Don't kill me.
I don't want to kill
I'm
you.
just a dancer.
I'm not gonna kill you. No, don't worry. You're fine.
I need to find the Lady of Pain. Know where she is?
I performed for her once. She gave me the creeps.
The
Lady of Pain runs a compound not far from here. Bad part of the desert. You can't miss it.
Do you know what her business is?
Does this lady sell starships to desperate fugitives?
Maybe, but I wouldn't want to deal with her. She doesn't care about money. She's into other things.
Other things.
She works for the exchange. They're into a lot of sick stuff. She can't get enough of it.
Thanks.
I appreciate the info. Sorry you're out of a job.
No problem. I was thinking about quitting.
Guess we're off to see the Lady of Pain, huh? This should be interesting.
Should be fun.
I'm going back to the family moisture farm.
That's probably for the best, yeah. All right, Lady of Pain time. If you haven't met the Lady of Pain, you're in for a treat. Okay. Eh? There we go. I don't know why that wasn't going. But yeah, if you haven't met the Lady of Pain, you are 100% in for the world's biggest treat. I'm so sad we never really got to see her again. Like, that's the weird part. We had some really good characters throughout like the various base games, and then I feel like that was it. Like, I needed more. I definitely needed more than just like what we got, because they were so cool. I think they had I think that was the creature mount that just passed us. I could be wrong though. This one always confused me. I'm actually surprised by like how tight the thus far the traveling's been. Like, I know it gets pretty far out in the end, but like you know who has some of the best like short like traveling is the Inquisitor on Hoth. It's like barely any traveling. The Inquisitor on Hoth is a thing of beauty. However, Hoth has that like solo fight that I can't do to save my life. Are you kidding me? That solo fight is awful. Like awful, awful, awful. Am I going down? I think we are going. Oh no. Yeah. If there's a probably sand people, but I could be wrong. I think we gotta go up there. that what this is? I can go invisible though, which is great. Yeah. Are you... Oh, okay. You're okay. Like, I feel like I'm in the wrong spot. I 100% feel like I've gotten lost trying to get here. See what I mean? Like, I feel like it's like a hole in the wall. Not literally, but figuratively. Or maybe it's like past... Maybe I gotta go through. This is where the immersive Let's Plays get a wee bit lonely when you're like trying to figure all this out and you're like, I have really nothing to say because this is supposed to be immersive. And like, because your companion doesn't get on a speeder and like go alongside you, it gets a little unimmersive in that like for immersive Let's Plays. Cause like, who are you talking to? And like, how did one person get there, but another person not, you know? And it's like, well, I guess nowadays, though, we do have the two... Well, you know what, though? We have the two-person speeders. So, like, now I think I could get away with it a lot better. Actually, that's a fantastic idea. We have the two-person speeders now. Before we didn't. Ye olden days before two-person speeder. You know, those things are great. I hope we get more. Like, I feel like we don't have enough.
Surely I can offer you something, lady. An HK assassin droid? Fresh slaves? Direct from Ryloth?
I already have those. Stop wasting my time.
What's wrong, Tiresias? Can't buy your way out of this?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Tiresias? Wait, you're actually... No. Shame on you, you naughty little Deveronian.
Sincerest apologies, lady. Now that you know I'm the justifiably famous Tiresias Loci, you also know my resources. I need you to eliminate this bounty hunter and help me leave Tatooine. I'll pay generously, of course.
It would be rude to eliminate someone before I've heard her counteroffer.
You want something special.
I don't think credits are your thing.
Very good. I find money dirty, and not in the fun way. I have a keen interest in gladiatorial contests. A match is scheduled for today, and I've lost my beloved champion. Whoever fights as my new champion could ask any favor of me.
Okay. Done.
Consider me your new champion.
Lady, this is a terrible mistake. Don't be a fool.
Fool? Guards, take Tiresias away and remove his tongue. You don't need it, do you?
No, I need him.
I'd prefer it if you left him intact.
Very well. I suppose he's your property, assuming you win the match. Put Tiresias someplace safe, guards, and watch him. He's slippery.
You haven't heard the last of me. Either of you.
Your opponent is in the next room. When you're ready, meet me and my guest there.
Let's do it! Okay. She has an interest in gladiatorial things, and some things are a pain, and not in the fun way. I love her. Like, why? Why was she not more in the main story? I don't understand.
I'm ready to fight.
Other stories.
Wonderful. Feldhagen, this is my new champion.
A bounty hunter? Borga will rip this fool limb from limb, won't she, my beautiful boy?
Oh, God. God, they're voice acting.
Save it for the match, Borga.
May the best fighter win.
All right, Mako. Time to come be the best fighter. Are we doing this? Yeah, do it. Mako, you're here, yeah. Okay. No. Thank you. These. I forget. Is it more than just Borga? I don't know. Maybe? I feel like it is, but I could be very wrong. This fight, I always like, I don't know, like this portion, because like you're so close to Torian that I tend to like rush it real fast to be like, Torian! But now I forget certain things. He's almost dead. No! No, thank you. Good. This. Almost there, boy, girl, I need you to die. Done. Easy. I won your gladiatorial competition.
Olga! My sweet, precious boy.
My boy?
Delicious. For a moment, I thought Borga might kill you, Bounty Hunter.
Had to make it look good.
I wanted you to get your entertainment value.
You most certainly did that.
This isn't over, lady. I'll return with a new champion.
I hope so, Phil. Our little gatherings always make my day. Kisses.
Kisses. I love her.
Lady, Tiresias escaped. He hit us with a stun grenade.
I watched you disarm him. Where did he get that weapon?
One of his horns was fake. He hid the grenade inside it. Please, don't cripple me. It's not my fault.
Ah, he's clever.
I have to hand it to that smuggler. He's not just lucky, he's good.
He manipulated me into escorting him away from you. It's so obvious now. I hate him. One of you saw where Tiresias went, yes?
He stole a swoop bike and a hyperdrive regulator. He could be anywhere by now.
But I'll find him. The swoop bikes all have homing beacons. A precaution against thieving Jawas and stupid guards. I'll consult my tracker. Ah, there he is. The stolen swoop bike stopped at these coordinates in the deep desert.
Boss, if Tiresias stole a hyperdrive regulator, he might be trying to fix his old chip, the one that got shot down.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. It's been fun.
Lady, it's been nice knowing you.
I don't say this often, but the pleasure has been all mine. Good luck.
Thanks. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Why? Why was this like the only time? How come she wasn't in the DLCs or anything? Like, she's so good. It's a travesty. It is a travesty that we have somebody like the Lady of Pain. And I mean, maybe we saw her again, but not really. And I just think that we all are gonna need to come to terms with this. And I still haven't, years later. At all.
At your service, sir.
Thank you. Okay. So now, pretty close to the end of Tatooine, if I remember correctly. Because, like, basically now we're just going to pick up Tiresias. After we pick up him, then it's, like, I think, like, one more thing. Like, to kind of fake his death-ish. And then that's that. And then we get to go to Alderaan. I'm so excited for Alderaan. I think we're going to have fun. I don't know what we're going to do, what choices we're going to make. But it's going to be good no matter what. Okay. I'm here. Drop me off. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta go where now? That way. So much sand and desert. It'll be fun.